A. Ek. A. Akolya, the older girl, said these words to Malasha, the younger girl. B. Akolya and Malasha were in the street close to a large puddle. C. Akolya told Malasha that her mother would scold her if she got her shoes and stockings wet in the puddle. Though. A. Akolya's old grandmother said these words to Akolya's mother, Malasha's mother, and some men who had gathered in the street. B. The people who had gathered were shouting, and no one was listening. They were quarreling with one another, and it almost seemed like they would hit one another. C. Akolya's grandmother said it was time for rejoicing because it was Easter. B. Ek. Akolya's and Malasha's mothers had dressed them both in new frocks. The little one, Malasha, wore a blue frock. The older one, Akolya, wore a yellow print. Both had red kerchiefs on their heads. They also wore stockings and shoes. Though. At first, Malasha was a little afraid when she walked towards Akolya in the puddle because she found that the water came up to her ankles. Later, as the two girls neared one another, and just as Akolya warned Malasha not to splash the water, Malasha put her foot down hard in the water, causing the dirty water to splash on Akolya's dress, eyes and nose. When Akolya told her mother that Malasha was responsible for the mess, Malasha got into trouble. Teen. The mothers of Malasha and Akolya started to quarrel because of Malasha and Akolya. 4. While the quarrel was going on, Akolya wiped the mud off her frock, and went back to the puddle. She took a stone and began scraping away the earth in front of the puddle to make a channel through which the water could run out into the street. 5. On seeing Malasha and Akolya playing together once again, the old woman told the crowd that they should be ashamed of themselves for fighting because the two little girls had already forgotten about the quarrel and were playing together happily. She also told them that the girls were wiser than they were.